Today we are discussing the program to perform the matrix operation. Now we already know that the matrix means 2D array. Whenever we are having the two dimension of the array, that is called the matrix. Just like many of the times we have seen that we are having this sign, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now here you can see that this is the representation of matrix. And there how many rows are there? You know that the rows are 1 and 2. So these are the rows. So 2 cross. How many columns are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3 columns are there. So 2 cross 3. So this is the matrix or the 2D array or the table of 2 cross 3. So what we want is we want to perform the operation. Operation means just like the addition, subtraction, multiplication and the transpose. Now addition means let us suppose that there are two matrices and we want to add them. That is called addition. Subtraction, subtract them, multiply them, transpose. Transpose is of only one matrix that we must know. So these are the operations we are going to perform with the help of this C program. Now we are starting. First of all, we are having the comment program to perform operation on matrix. So this is the comment for the developer, means that there is no impact on the program because double slash means compiler will not read it. Hash include stdio.h. So this is the standard input output header file for printf and scanf functions. Afterward void means no return type, main means the driving function. Afterward, we have declared many integer type variables. Out of that, we are having one x 55 means there is a x 2D array, y 55 y 2D array, and z 55 means z 2D array. So there are three 2D arrays, or we can say that matrices. Now to the user, we are printing a menu. So this is the menu which we are going to present to the user. So all these lines will be displayed on the user screen. Now they are saying printf means printing on the screen /t for the tab space menu. So user is given with a menu. Just like whenever we are going to the restaurant, they give us a menu card. Similarly, they are asking for the menu. Printf /n for the new line 1 addition. Again print on the screen new line subtraction. Again printing on the screen new line 3 for multiplication. Printing on the screen new line 4 for transpose. So these are the four operations that we are going to perform: 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction, 3 for multiplication and 4 for transpose. And then we are printing on the screen in new line enter your choice. So we are asking from the user what is your choice, and based upon the choice of user we are having different operation. You can see that there is a switch case which is applied, and this ch is nothing but the option. So scanf %d means the integer value at the address of ch we are going to store what is the choice. Let us suppose that this is the ch and user has to enter the choice. If user is going to enter the choice 1, then what will happen? The case 1 will run. In this case 1, we are going to perform the addition. So this first part is for the addition. Or if the user is giving the choice as to, then case 2 will run, and that is for the subtraction. If user is giving the case 3, means 3 as the input, so case 3 will run and we have to multiply. Or if the user is giving 4, then case 4 will run and transpose will happen. So we can say that this first part which is there, this first part is working for the addition. Then second, case 2 is working for the subtract. And then case 3, so this case is working for the multiplication. And this case 4 is working for the transpose. Now this is the layout of the program by which we are going to work. And yes, if the user is not entering from 1 to 4, maybe the user is entering 5, 6, 7, any other number except 1 to 4. Let us suppose user has entered 5. So this is not the choice. What will happen? We are having the default case. So default case is also there. So this default case is for the other option. Now that other option is wrong choice, means you has entered the wrong choice. So this is the layout of the program. Now we are assuming that user has entered the choice as 1. So this time we are assuming the choice is 1. And afterward we are asking printf enter number of rows. So how many rows should be there in the matrix? We are entering that into the R. So scanf for asking from the user, %d for the integer value. At the address of R, we are going to ask the number of rows. So we are assuming that the choice this time is 1. Number of rows we are assuming is 2. Then printf /n. So new line, enter number of column. So now on the user screen there is a message, enter the number of column. Then scanf asking from the user, %d integer value at the address of C. So number of column, we are assuming that rows are 2, column are 2. So this is the case which we have taken only for choice 2 if the choice is 4. Why? There is a reason. Now guys, simple thing is that for addition, subtraction and multiplication we need 2 matrices, because addition can be between 2 matrices, same subtraction, same multiplication, but transpose can happen with the 1 matrix. That's why if the transpose is asked, means the user is asking for the 4th choice, and if the choice is 4, we have mentioned go to location. Now if user is saying for the transpose, then this location directly the control will go, and this is the location here. So that means we are skipping this particular part. So this part will be skipped, and it will be skipped for what? It will be skipped for only choice 4, means transpose. If you are asking for the transpose, 1 matrix will not be taken from the user. It will only ask for other matrix. You can see that they are asking for enter matrix, enter matrix. So basically they are asking 2 matrices. For addition, subtraction, multiplication, means case 1 to 3, we need 2 matrices. But for the case 4, we need only 1 matrices. That's why the first part we have skipped. So here in the case 4 only 1 matrix will be asked, but yeah, we are supposing the case 1 right now. So this location will not run here, it will not jump, it will go there. Printf enter matrix. So message on the user screen, enter the matrix. For I is equal to 0 to less than R is 2, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0 to j less than 2, j plus plus. So basically if I talk about the matrix, if I am assuming that X is my first matrix and that is 2 cross 2, so this one will be the matrix, and number of rows 2, so 0 and 1 these are the columns, 0 and 1 these are the rows. So there from 0 to R less than R means 1. So till there it will run, and they are going to ask scanf %d and axi. Firstly the value of I and j will be 0 0. When the I value is 0 and j value will start from 0, so at 0 0 let us suppose we have entered 3, then the j value increment, let us suppose we have entered 4, again condition will false, the value of I will increment, so I will be here, let us suppose we have entered 6, and again j will increment we will give the value, let us suppose 2. So this way we have entered the first matrix. Now we are going to the second part now. Here again the same thing, printf /n for the new line, enter matrix. So on the user screen they are asking for one more matrix. I am assuming that there is one more matrix, let us suppose y. So this y is another matrix. Row and column we have already decided that it will be 2 2. So 0 1 index value for the column, 0 1 index values for the rows. Again similar thing, for I is equal to 0 to less than r is 2. So 0 and 1 will run, and for j is equal to 0, j less than c, that means from j is equal to 0 to 1 it will run. Scanf, asking from the user for value, %d integer value, add the address of y, I and j. Now first of all the value of I will be 0, j will be 0. So 0 0 we have, let us suppose, taken the number as 1. So y I j 0 0 we have taken 1. Then the j will increment. Afterward j will be there, let us suppose 3 we have entered. Condition will false, I will increment, so the value of I will be 1. Now here 1 0 we are entering a number, let us suppose 4. Afterward j will increment, so 1 1 we are going to enter a number, let us suppose 2. So this way we have entered two matrices. Matrices means 2D array. Now afterward we know that the choice is 1. So next line will execute switch ch and choice is 1. So this will directly jump to the choice 1, and choice 1 is the addition. Now if I talk about the addition, they will display a message printf sum of two matrices. So on the user screen there is a message sum of two matrices. Again the same thing, for I is equal to 0 to less than r, for j is equal to 0 to less than c. From rows to column, from 0 to 1 they are running, and what they are doing, that is interesting. Printf, we are printing on the screen %d for the integer value /t. We are giving a tab space. Zij is equal to xij plus yij. Now if the addition is performed, then how it will happen? So addition of x plus y, so there we have mentioned x plus y, and that we are taking into z. So what z will be? Z is the same 2 cross 2, so there we are having 2 cross 2, 0 and 1, 0 and 1, so this is the z. Now first of all we are saying zij is equal to xij plus yij. So first of all 0 0 plus 0 0, 3 plus 1 is 4, 0 1 plus 0 1, so 4 plus 3 7, 1 0 plus 1 0, 6 plus 4 is 10, 1 1 plus 1 1, 4. So this is the answer. If we are going to perform the addition of two matrices, so this will be the answer. So this is the first thing by which we are going to work, and after that what will happen? They will break. So program will break and it will come out. So at one time one case will run. So let us suppose that we have taken the case 1. So this way the case 1 is running. Now we are taking the same example for the case 2. So now we are taking the same program for the case 2. So let us suppose user has entered the case as 2, and afterward user has entered the same rows and column, these are 2 2. So again we are going to ask from the user for the two matrices, because we are going to perform operation 2. Operation 2 means subtraction. So we are going to perform the subtraction here. So let us suppose the matrix X is there. Again the matrix X is having 2 0 and 1 column, 0 and 1 rows. Similarly we are having one more matrix Y. But first of all, we are going to take the value of matrix X. Suppose the values are 1, 3, 6, 7. Now we are taking one more matrix, let us suppose Y, and in this matrix we are again having 2 cross 2 means 0, 1 column, 0, 1 rows, and supposingly the values are 1, 2, 3, 1. So these are the values. Now we are going to perform the operation on this particular matrix. So these two matrices are taken, and once the case will be 2, so if the case is 2, what will happen? It will not go to case 1, it will directly go to the case 2, that is for the subtraction. In this case 2 of subtraction, we will print on the screen new line subtraction of two matrices. So on the user screen there is a message subtraction of two matrices. Again for loop, for I is equal to 0 to I less than R, for j is equal to 0 to j less than c, and this one printing on the screen %d for the integer value slash t. Now zij is equal to xij minus yij. So now we are going to take out xij minus yij. So what is going to happen? X minus y is equal to z. So there will be one more matrix Z which will be having same 2 cross 2 and 0 and 1, 0 and 1 rows and column. So X minus Y, that is going to happen, and that is equal to Z. So if we are talking about 0 0 x 0 0 minus y 0 0, so we are talking about 1 minus 1, that is 0. Then x 0 1 and y01, so 3 minus 2 is 1, x10 minus y10, so 6 minus 3 is 3, x11 minus y11, so 7 minus 1 is 6. So resultant matrix will be this one Z, so that will be displayed on the screen, and afterward there will be the break. Now you have seen that printf slash n always this is applied. The reason is that after printing one row they are going to be on the next line. Just like you see, there is a tab space which is provided, that means 0, afterward a tab space 1, then new line it will be 3, again a tab space 6. So your answer will be like this. So it will be the representation of proper matrix. So to make the answer into the proper matrix, slash t and slash n are applied and break. So afterward program is over. But let us suppose I am again executing this program and I am taking the option number 3. So choice is 3 this time. Now we are taking the choice as 3, and we know that the choice 3 is representing the multiplication. Now multiplication of matrix is slight tough. It is not like as the easy matrix. So choice 3 we have taken. Obviously it will take the two matrices, and we have taken I and J. I and J are 2 2. So they are going to ask the two matrices. One is X, so X will be the one matrix, and then other matrix will be Y. So in the X we are having 0 and 1 column, 0 and 1 rows. Let us suppose their values are 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the values we are assuming. Then we are having one more matrix, that is Y, and that is again 2 cross 2, 0, 1, 0, 1. Again we are having something like 1, 2, 2, 1. Let us suppose this is the another matrix to which we have to multiply. So these are the two matrices taken from the user. Now what is going to happen this time? As the choice is 3, so there the choice will directly go to the case 3. Now in the case 3, what will happen? We are having the multiplication. So on the user screen there is a message printf multiplication of two number. So the two number multiplication is going to happen. Now there are three loops in multiplication. For I is equal to 0 to R, for J is equal to 0 to C. And every time we are making Zij is equal to 0. So Zij will become 0 every time. There will be one more K, for K is equal to 0, K less than R, K plus plus, and this is the formula. Zij is equal to Zij plus Xik into Ykj. Now what is that? For this we are going to see how this formula is working. But first of all, I am taking the matrix. Let us suppose that this is the matrix Z, which will come after multiplication of x into y, and this is going to happen 0, 1, 0, 1. Now in the matrix multiplication we must know simple thing. First of all, the rows are multiplied with the column. If I has to find out the first element, this is the first element, so how I will find? I will multiply first row with first column, then I can find out. You can see that how I will multiply. It will be multiplied like 2 into 1. So this 2 is multiplied with this one plus 3 into 2. So that will happen. So 3 into 2. So the sum 2 into 1, that is 2, plus 3 into 2, 6. So 2 plus 6, 8. 8 will be the first element here. So this way we are going to get the first number. Similar way we will get the next number. This there, next and next. So all these numbers will be taken. So I am emphasizing on the first number. How it is going to find out with the formula? First of all, the j is 0. So we can see that j is 0 and also the I is 0. So I and j both are 0. So we are assuming that 0, 0 here. Also y 0, 0 here. Okay. And also talking about this one 0, 0 here. Then we are taking k. K is basically for the multiplication. K we are starting from 0. Zij means Z00 is equal to Zij. We already know that Zij is mentioned as 0. So 0 plus Xik. Now what is Xik? You see x I value is 0 and k value is also 0. So I am talking about this 2 into Ykj, that is this one. So 2 into 1, that is 2. So 2 will be here plus, when it will go back and k will be incremented, then what will happen? K is this one, so it will multiply 3 into 2. So 3 and 2 will be multiplied. 3 and 2 is 6. So total sum will be 8. So 8 will be taken. So this way all the matrices are multiplied one after the another and all the result will come, and afterward the matrix will be printed Zij. So slash n for the new line. Every line whenever it is printed it will be going to the next line. So this is how the matrices are multiplied. Now what will happen if the case is 4? So now we are taking the last case, which is case number 4. So case number 4 represents that transpose. Now transpose of a matrix is very simple, but first of all we are taking the matrix. So they are asking for rows and column. We are having the same rows, which is 2 cross 2, but there is a condition applied. If the case 4 is there, then go to location, then we are going to see this location. So what is happening with this location? Means we have skipped this particular part. So the first matrix is not going to enter. We are not taking the one matrix this time. we are only taking another matrix, because in addition, subtraction, multiplication, two matrices are required. In transpose, only one matrix is required. So we have skipped this part, it is not running, that's why we have made the cross. Now afterward they are asking for one matrix. So we have entered one matrix. Let us suppose that the matrix we have assumed is Y. So there is one matrix Y which we have taken, and that Y matrix is 0 1, these are the rows, sorry, column, and 0 1, these are the rows. Now we have entered some values like 7 4 3 9. So these are the values which are entered here. Now what will happen? The choice is 4. If the choice is 4 at here, so directly it will jump, the switch will jump here to the case 4. So this is case 4. Now in this case 4, it is saying on the user screen printf transpose of matrix, means finding the transpose. For I is equal to 0 to R, for J is equal to 0 to C, means from rows to column we are working. We are saying printf %d slash t Zij is equal to Yji, means column will be rows and rows will be column. That is what the transpose is. If we are going to find out the transpose of Y, what will happen? Then the transpose of Y will be like this. So this is the transpose of Y. We are representing Y T for the transpose. These are the rows and these are the columns. Now row will become the column. So this is the row 7 4. So this will become the column now 7 4 here, and again the row will become the column 3 9. So this is becoming the column. This is the transpose. So this is the transpose of the matrix. Then printf slash n, that is for making the proper line by line, 7 3 into one line and 4 9 into another line. So these are the 4 cases by which we have worked. And obviously if we are not entering the proper case, let us suppose that we are giving the case 5 or something, in that case it will directly jump to the default case, and default case is saying wrong choice. Wrong choice means it is wrong. So this is how we can work with the default case. So there we have learned addition, subtraction, multiplication and transpose of the matrices. So this is the program of matrices operation.